Good morning, I'm PolarizedMoon and welcome back to RuneScape. So, I guess I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to have learned from those journals, other than the entrance was sabotaged, but it looks like here I've got a... I don't think I should mess with this without knowing what it is. Open crypt. Oh, Queen Aferite. A statue of Queen Aferite. Where's the statue? Is it inside there? Okay, it must be inside there. Alright, I guess I don't know what that is then. Is there... Oh, there's a seagull out. Oh, I can fight seagulls for some reason? Okay, well that's not exactly what I was looking for, so... Alright, I need to know I need to know what I learned from those journals. So, let's see. I should talk to the site manager about this mystery. Oh, I thought I did. Okay, well, let's do that then. Are you the site manager? Why are you... Oh, no. I need to talk about, mysteries, yes. More options. Oh, here we go. Great job, you found everything I've made notes in... You've found everything and I've made notes in the site report. Was that it? Oh, did I just... I'm confused. Okay, hold on. Did I... Was that all that I needed there? Oh, okay, I did it. Alright. So I've got more things that I need to... The Everlight. Currently looking into the mystery. Okay then, I guess I did everything that I can do there. Rambling of a Gargoyle. So there's the contract clause. And then... solve this mystery. Okay, cool. I guess I learned everything that I need to learn. So, now that I have... I guess it's time for me to go off and do other things. So now I need to do Wanted. So I need to go talk to Certifi Kashin in Falador. So that's the next major thing we're gonna do. And I have a feeling that this is gonna be the last thing I do before my membership expires. So I don't know. I've just about recorded almost 30 episodes in these last 2 weeks. So this episode now it's likely going to be like almost 4 months in the future from now. So you guys are seeing this way in the future. But for me, it makes me I have like 3 or 4 months of less work that I have to do for recording and editing, so that's nice, I guess. Alright, Certifi. What? Sirrah, jolly good show on your trading grounds provy thing, what? Can you explain the gaze of Certifi? Do you have any jobs for me yet? Do you have any quests for a hard-working adventurer? Well, old boy, looking at the old dossier we have on you, what? Seems to be a tiny problem, what? Problem? What? You have a dossier on me? Well, of course we have a dossier on you. We have a dossier on everyone. So a dob, don't you know? Okay. Okay. So, what's the problem? Well now, seems we made a tiny blunder when we first contracted you to join the Temple Knights, what? Entirely our own fault. We should have been avoided and all that. But it's a bit of a showstopper, what? What is? Well, lad, here's the thing. Only members of the White Knights may join the Temple Knights. By ancient decree, don't you know? What? I've already been your stupid little test thingy. You can't get rid of that easily. Calm yourself, lad. You have no intention of getting rid of you. We are very keen on seeing you join us. Then what's the problem? Well, it's like this. When our order was founded, we were expected to take the best of the best. And it was assumed that everyone worth having in the team would have been a White Knight. Already, what? Well, sadly, this is not the case anymore, and the fact that you have to serve as a squire to the White Knight for a minimum period of 5 years before you can actually become one tends to put off these adventures with a short attention span. What? You want me to be a squire for 5 years? Oh, no, goodness me, no. And 5 years is a very long period of time nowadays. Anything could happen at that time. We need capable men like yourself as soon as possible, what? What? No, I had a bit of chat with Survey, and we came up with a different solution to the problem. Assuming you're still interested, of course. Yes, accept quest. I'm still up for joining the Temple Knights. I just don't really feel like spending 5 years around just shining people's boots for them. Ha ha ha. I quite understand what. No, don't worry, we're doing a little research into the White Knight Charter and found an interesting loophole. What? Loophole? What kind of loophole? Well, you don't need to worry about the details. Just do as I tell you and it will work out for the both of us, what? I guess. I don't really like blindly following orders, though. Is that it? Ask about one. Okay. So, what exactly do you want me to do? Well now, it's really simple. I want you to go to Sir Amic, tell him that we have decided not to join the Temple Knights, and that you have decided to want to become a White Knight instead. He will then offer you to join as a squire. You will then decline his offer and ask if you can be deputized instead. Okay. If you run into problems with that, come and see me. Oh, okay, cool. I'll do that then. So I'm supposed to join and then decline and then ask to be deputized. Sounds good to me. I can do that. Hopefully. Alright, where we got? Where is he? He's up here, right? Yes? Sir Amic. Squire Serlin. You're up here, yes? No, up one more? Maybe? I don't remember. Xenia. Sir Amic. There we go. Speak about wanted. Got any jobs for me to do today? Well, I did have something, but you may be interested in, but I've been given orders not to... Can I just stop you right there? I'm no longer a member of the Temple Knights. I have entirely renounced my application because after many hours of soul-searching, I've come to the conclusion that I desperately want to become a White Knight instead. I'm not sure I understand. You wish to desert the Temple Knights in favor of my own humble White Knights? Absolutely! And this is definitely not some kind of elaborate hoax to get my application processed faster. I'm sorry, did you say something just then? No, not if you didn't hear it. Well, anyway, I would be honored to accept you as my squire. Accept you. What do you say? No, not right now. As tempting as that offer that sounds, I'm really not a fan of waiting around. Now, I heard from some completely random stranger that is not definitely certification, as part of an elaborate ruse to fast-track my application into the White Knights, that I could be deputized directly as a White Knight and entirely bypass that whole boring waiting for 5 years thing. That is entirely correct, Polarized Moon, but I have no idea where you may have heard that, for it's a secret guarded only members of our order. Right! Well, anyway, can I do that instead? Well, fine. A fine adventurer such as yourself would be a perfect candidate for a deputy in my eyes. Unfortunately, this can only be done in a time of crisis, and all is currently well. All is well, huh? I'll be right back. I have to go and ask nobody in particular if they can organize nothing at all to happen. You are a strange one, Polarized Moon. Okay, cool. I have to go organize nothing to happen. That might... I remember, I have done this. I remember this. I don't remember exactly what I'm supposed to do, and I don't remember exactly what the contents of the quest are, but I do remember doing this at some point. So that's good. Alright, I need to talk to you again, Mr. Tiffy. Sir Tiffy. Ask about wanted quest. Hello again, Tiffy. I've just spoken to Amic. He says he's fine for me to be deputized as White Knight, but there needs to be a crisis first. I assume you can arrange a small crisis for me? Ha ha ha! Fitting right in with the Temple Knight way of thinking, what? Well, as a matter of fact, I will not have to organize anything. There is a particularly vicious and dangerous criminal currently at loose. I have already notified Sir Amic through the usual channels, so just go speak to him quickly. Then pop back here and we'll get you equipped for the hunt, what? You know, all this back and forth... Is all this back and forth strictly necessary? I don't mean to sound ungrateful for the help you're giving me, but you could have just got this sorted out before sending me off there in the first place. Ah, yes. Well, most awfully sorry about the running around you've been doing, old bean. When it comes to the line of work, sometimes indirect route is the best, what? I don't understand. Stop calling me bean. I'm not a vegetable. I'm a human being. Or being. Awfully sorry, dear heart. Just a term of affection, what, anyway? Your criminal is a very dangerous fellow, and has some very dangerous friends. There's no reason to suspect you'd be working for us. He will be a little sloppier when he otherwise might be. Because he will just assume you would be one of the stupid white knights. We want this man caught for the good of the country. We need to fool people into thinking you're nothing to do with us. And if you have to do a little extra walking, then that's what's going to happen, what? I guess, but this spy stuff is a lot more boring than it sounded at first. Alright. Okay, give me these eggs. Give me them eggs. Cool. Okay. Give me this plant pot. I'm going to disassemble it. Oh, and I get my own Easter egg thief. Fantastic. I don't know why, but the amount of eggs you get and the amount of eggs that are dropped from these guys has changed drastically over the last couple days. For me, it's only been a couple days since this started. The first day, they dropped a lot of eggs, and then it was hugely nerfed the second day, and now on the third day, they have a completely different amount of eggs that they drop, which is wildly interesting. I don't know why they keep changing it around. It's very, very strange. At least the amount of walking that I have to do is not particularly all that far. So let's just head up here and talk to Mr. Nightman again. Wanted quest. Thanks, Saradomin, you've come back here. We have received word from one of our scouts that the evil Solus Delagar is returned to Asgarnia. What's worse, it seems he is in possession of a dangerous new magic we are powerless against. Please, I implore you in the name of all that is holy, assist us in banishing him from our kingdom once more. I cannot bear to think of the troubles he may bring us. Sure, I'll help you. There's nothing more than I like than fighting. Deputize me up and I'll go get this guy for you. Very well then, in the name of King Valence, for the honor of Saradomin, I now pronounce you a fully deputized white knight. May honor and glory follow you in every action. So where should I start looking for this Solus guy anyway? Haven't the faintest idea, good luck. Oh, that's right. I remember. There's just so much back and forth, it's hilarious. So the white knights are actually just kind of useless when it comes to most things. Which is probably why they want me to look like a white knight. I have a feeling that it was the white knight's intention the entire time for me to go through all these channels, because this would be the only way for them to be able to catch this guy. So I feel like I'm probably a pawn in this whole thing anyway. Tiffy, it worked exactly to plan. Sir Amic deputized me to take care of this Solus Doolally dude, so let's go get him. His name is Solus Delagar, and honestly, he is one of the most dangerous men on the planet. Not only is he extremely adept at magic, he's also quite prepared to use the magic at a moment's notice, because he is quite mad. So, Dragonheart armor and an elemental shield, and I'm laughing? No, listen to me, boy. You are under no circumstances to engage him directly in combat. You are to act as our agent and track him down. When you have managed to corner him somewhere, when we will send in a field recovery team directly to take him away without incident. I cannot stress this enough. You are to observe and locate and not to enter a combat situation. Right. So I'm just gonna scout him out for you then? Any tips on how to find him? Well, old boy, you need to equip you for the task, but you'll need to get something from me first, what? What kind of stuff? Well, we teach our operatives the value of their equipment by making them pay for it, what? You have two choices. You can either bring me cash directly and I will hand it over, or you can bring me the raw materials and I will make you one. I'll just buy one, that's fine, I've got a lot of money. It's 10,000 coins for the Templemite communication orb. You have that kind of money with you? Yes, I do. Yeah, I got your money. Oh, then you wish to purchase a Templemite communication orb? Yes. Here, take this communications orb, or comm orb for short. It's a precise magical mechanism that we can use to track him by sending data to the surrounding area back to one of our information operatives at the Temple Knight headquarters. Your information operative is known as Savant. I suggest you contact him using your comm orb at the earliest convenience. They will be able to send you any useful data about Solus directly to your perusal, don't you know? Perusal. Oh, thanks, Tiffy. Okay, cool. Scan. No, contact. Hello? Hello. Well, hello, you must be PolarizedMoon. Sir Tiffy told me to expect your call on this frequency. So what do you think? Nifty little piece of kit isn't this crystal, huh? Yeah, it must be very useful. Oh, trust me, you'll find out exactly how useful. Now, was there something you wanted? Savant. So, that's an unusual name. Well, obviously not my real name. My real name is Alyssa Van Lendis, but for operational purposes I am called Savant. So, what exactly do you do for the Temple Knights? I am the SMR for Chief Librarian of the Temple Knights. SMR, what's that? Stands for Senior Mystical Researcher. The Temple Knights have a world-class research team investigating new types of magic constantly. As senior researcher and field liaison, I can pass on information to the rest of the Temple Knights. Many of the devices used by the Temple Knights, such as your comm orbs and spy orbs, were first designed by my team as experimental devices and since become standard field equipment. I've always had a gift for magic, and spent the most of my life trying to find applications for it that would serve our order and give us an edge over our opponents. Your opponents? Oh yes. Don't think for a second that we're the only secret organization in Gielinor. There are many factions in these lands, and some almost as magically advanced and organized as ourselves. It is a constant struggle to keep our operatives with advanced magical equipment that our opponents don't have, and this is why we have our self-destruct safeguards, to prevent our equipment from ever falling into unfriendly hands. So, how did you end up working for the Temple Knights? I would have thought that someone like you would have ended up researching the Wizard's Tower or something instead. Oh yes, the Wizard's Tower. Let me tell you something, those mages who work there are idiots. They told me that magical research wasn't suitable for just a girl, and I would be too scared to research for them effectively. Luckily, the Temple Knights are far more open-minded about things, and I really feel like my work is making a difference to them. Okay, thanks, Savant, that was very interesting. Hey, we're all Temple Knights here, right? I'm glad I could help, PolarizedMoon. Savant over and out. But that's not what I wanted to talk about. Okay, let's do this again. What can I help you with? Current assignment. I guess that's what I was supposed to click on. I was wondering if you could give me details on my current assignment? Okay, bringing up your current assignment details. Oh, you're chasing Solus Delagar. Oh yeah, is there any information you can give me? Listen, PolarizedMoon, Solus is an incredibly dangerous criminal. I don't think his grasp on reality is too tight, if you understand what I'm saying. You really need to take care with this one. I'm amazed you got the assignment as tough as this one in your first assignment, to be honest. So, how would you suggest I go about finding him? Well, this comm orb can scan function to find him, but its range is very limited. So I have to wander around the place looking for him? No, that would take far too long. Listen, I'm going to transfer all information on Solus that we are currently into your comm orb. You should be able to find a hint by examining it. The library tells me there are 2 visual recordings from spy orbs available to you, as well as a standard dossier. I would suggest the people that the spy orbs were observing when they picked up records of Solus. They would be a good place to start your investigation. Who are these people, then? Okay, just checking now. Record is one from monitoring of Lord Dequarius. In case you haven't heard of him, he's the leader of the Kinshra, also known as the Black Knights. A major enemy of the White Knights have put him under observation for some time now, so it was pretty lucky that Solus decided to visit him. So where do I find this Lord Dequarius? Dequarius? He's a secret Black Knight training ground deep in the heart of Taverley Dungeon, along with holding facilities for prisoners, who they wish to interrogate later. He's most certain to be found thereabouts. What is Record 2 about? Just checking. Ah, yes. A shady fellow member of the Zamorakian Magical Institute. We expect them to be a group responsible for destroying the Wizard's Tower all those years ago, and as well as more recent acts of sabotage. We suggest they may have been responsible for a number of thefts of mysterious rock that the Wizard's Tower was started producing. We don't have much intelligence about that. We set up an observation spy orb known as Zamorakian Shrine southeast of Varrock, but he moves there between in the wilderness just as north as Edgeville quite frequently. Doesn't seem much of a threat, but we placed him under observation anyway, which seems to have paid off by getting some more information about Solus. From the look of the record, would be worth talking to as well. Thanks, Savant. Anytime, PolarizedMoon, over and out. fantastic. Well, either way, that's about all the time I've got for this episode. Like and subscribe if you like the episode, ring that bell if you'd like to see more. Good night, and I will talk to those people tomorrow. Bye-bye!